And good evening and welcome into Merino, Colorado, and welcome to a great volleyball matchup here on the Class 1A and 2A levels in Northeast Colorado. This is a big-time small-town media production on coloradopreps.tv, chassa.tv, and youtube.com. I'm Ben Black. I'm very glad you've joined us tonight as the Otis Bulldogs, currently ranked 4th in Class 1A by the Colorado Preps poll, take on the Merino Rams. A Merino Ram team that is not ranked, but playing much better volleyball as of the last 2 weeks. The Merino Ram volleyball team going out in the Sedgwick County tournament and had a little slip-up, I guess, if you will. We saw them opening night of the season take Pawnee on, and then they turned around and lost to Pawnee in the Sedgwick County tournament. But this past weekend, when they got into lower Platte League play on the Class 2A level, this Merino Ram team is playing pretty darn good volleyball right now. Again, led by that senior leadership of Liz Thomas and Allie Owens here on the pregame show. Those are definitely going to be very key for this Merino team once again. Those two players, seniors, Allie the only one with varsity experience coming into this year, but these girls now have experience, all of them across the board for head coach Aaron Schmidt. And the Merino Lady Rams have experience. They played at the level, and I really like this matchup that they've got tonight against the Otis Bulldogs, because Otis is a very young team just like Merino. This Otis Bulldog team you saw in the Akron tournament this past weekend. The Akron Rams beat them, but they did beat Frontier Academy and then took third place by beating Yuma in 4. Yuma, a team that beat Merino in 5 earlier this season. That was prior to the Sedgwick County tournament when things really started turning around for the Ram team. But nonetheless, that is one of those common opponents for these two squads coming into tonight, where the Otis Lady Bulldogs beat Yuma and Yuma beat Merino. The key on the Otis Lady Bulldog side tonight, I really feel, is going to be that consistency. And the reason I bring that up, for people that know 1A and small school volleyball here in the state of Colorado, you know Bonnie Kuntz and the Otis Bulldogs teams are always very consistent. Well, they're changing things up a bit tonight. One of their primary hitters, Haley Patterson, has been battling a shoulder injury, and in a non-classification game and a matchup that is the only game of the week for Otis, they don't play again until next Tuesday. They're going to not use her as a hitter. She's actually going to turn around and be the setter tonight. Their primary offensive weapon is going to be the setter tonight for the Otis Bulldogs. She's very capable, has played some setter throughout her volleyball career, and their current setter, Kylie Kuntz, is going to take over that second outside role for this Otis Bulldog team tonight. So players in new positions, how are they going to perform is going to be one of the big questions tonight. Kylie Kuntz was actually a hitter in middle school last year in the 8th grade junior high program for the Otis Bulldogs, and turned to a setter this year when Otis took the court for varsity and they needed her to be their setter. So you're going to see some new faces for the Otis Bulldogs in different positions, and that's why consistency is going to be such a key factor for them, because you could see some two-hit violations, could see some lift balls. And, I mean, not to demean the magnitude of this matchup, but these two teams are no longer in the same classification. The Merino Rams and Otis Bulldogs for the last few years have been in 1A together and have been regarded as some of the top teams in Class 1A volleyball. So this was kind of a litmus test for where you stood against others. Not necessarily the case this year, and these two teams are going to try and come out and work on a few different things, and Otis obviously with using some different players in different positions. So I think we could see a very fun matchup here tonight. What we're going to go ahead and do is take a break, and they'll have the national anthem here in the gym, and then when we come back, we will meet the starters, and we will have first serve. It's Otis, it's Merino, it's great small school volleyball action on coloradopreps.tv.
Akron Auto's proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations, the original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
Here's a simple math problem. What's 1 plus 1? 2, you say? Not at Bank of Colorado. Here, 1 plus 1 add up to free because our personal free checking and personal free collection give you twice as much free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, no service fees, and more. And when you add on, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you're into free, apply today to open a new account by visiting bankofcolorado.com, where 1 + 1 = free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Allen Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Allen Bear and his staff serve as stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Allen Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Allen and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Allen Bear Agency can serve you.
Today I'm covering a developing story at a Case IH dealership. For more, let's talk to Jim, a sales rep. Jim, what's all the commotion?
Well, folks have heard about the big savings on next season's Case IH combines and tractors.
Thanks, Jim. We'll continue to monitor this developing story.
Head to your local Case IH dealer for the year's best prices and to ensure on-time delivery. For more, visit caseih.com.
Or visit Farmers Implement of Yuma, Colorado.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco. Everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087. Merino Booster Club is a proud supporter of not only the athletes, but every student at Merino schools. Whether they're kindergartners or seniors, Merino Booster Club supports them equally. All sports, events, and activities are supported by the Merino Booster Club. If you want to find out more about the Merino Booster Club and how you can join and support the Merino students the same way the Merino Booster Club does, you need to contact the Merino Booster Club by attending one of the many Merino Ram events. Merino Booster Club, a proud supporter of all students and athletes at Merino schools. Since 1968, Interstate Irrigation on East Highway 34 has been providing our community with municipal and agricultural parts and service. Interstate Irrigation uses only high-quality parts, including chem valves, butterfly valves, water meters, all types and sizes of gaskets, water screening systems, and various sizes of professional-grade galvanized dog legs. Interstate Irrigation will go far and wide to help keep your water and sewer system functioning at the highest possible level. Whether you need parts, service, or simply an answer to a question, call 848-5809 and let Ward or Ray at Interstate Irrigation fill all your system needs. And welcome back to Merino as we get set for the start of the contest between the Otis Bulldogs, ranked 4th in Class 1A volleyball, and the Merino Rams out of Class 2A. I'm Ben Blecka. It's a YWKC versus Lower Platte League matchup here tonight on ColoradoPreps.tv. This is a big-time small-town media production, and let's meet tonight's starters here this evening, currently being introduced on the court. The visiting team in this matchup will be the Otis Lady Bulldogs. They'll be wearing their red jerseys tonight. Their starters will be a freshman Kylie Kuntz, a freshman Mallory Noble, a senior Emily Palzer, a junior Haley Patterson, a senior Kelsey Davis, and a freshman Antonia Shaffert. Their libero will be a senior Shiloh Kirby for head coach Bonnie Kuntz from the Otis Bulldogs. For the Merino Lady Rams, they'll be in their white jerseys here this evening. Head coach Aaron Schmidt will send out a senior Allie Owens, a junior Josie Dreher, a junior Kylie Mertens, a junior Elsa Shino, a senior Liz Thomas, and a senior Shay Jackson. Their libero is a senior Carly Casper. The Merino Rams coming into this one off a pretty good week last week. They won on Friday in Lower Platte League play against Cedric County. They won on Saturday in Lower Platte League play against Ray. So 2-0 last week within league play, a big positive for this Merino Ram team. They've yet to face the tough matchups across the top of the league, and most notably the Akron Rams. They are, I believe, 2-1 officially in Lower Platte League play, as they will have this upcoming weekend Haxton, if I'm remembering correctly. I may be wrong on that. And they will have Caliche on the way. That is a very good team out of Class 1A. And also in the rest of this season. They do have Akron. That one won't be till the final game of the regular season as the teams meet at the net here this evening, and we'll get set to get our volleyball action underway. This crew's only high school action this weekend, but a lot of other action going on around the area. Volleyball going on should be starting up here pretty shortly at Sterling. Will be Sterling and Strasburg. That is a Pink Out night as a part of the Pink Out breast cancer campaign we host here in Northeast Colorado. We also this upcoming week will see a lot of junior college action on our other broadcast platforms. But as far as high school this week, this is all I've got, which is a little interesting given the number of volleyball games we have done over the past several weeks here on this platform. A lot of football coming up. You just go to coloradopreps.tv and watch the upcoming schedule. There are a lot of good ones, including for Otis fans, Otis football this Friday against Fleming. Kerry Sherman will have the coverage on that. And we're set to get underway here on this Tuesday evening. Liz Thomas will start with the serve for the Merino Lady Rams, and the senior will kick off this one. Last year, a sweep. 2 sets went 25-23. The third one went extras, I believe 29-27. 2 years ago, this one in this very gym went 5. Otis got up 2-0 on Merino, and then Merino battled back, and that went 16-14 in the 5th set. So some history of marathons when these two teams get together. I did not prepare my body for the marathon this evening, but nonetheless, you'll be able to watch it, even if I keel over. Thomas with the serve, and it'll be fielded back row by Schaffert, and the set far side by Patterson. 2 balls are off the block of the net, popped up on the front row. Far side swing for Allie Owens. Knocked deep, Kirby digs it out, and then the tip over by Palzer, chased down by Owens, kept in play by Thomas. A free ball not going to get over for the Merino Lady Rams, and Otis Bulldogs take the first point here in set number 1. That'll hand the serve to Emily Palzer. Palzer lines serve down the far side, fielded by Thomas. Set up for a swing far side from Allie Owens, rejected down by the team of Patterson and Noble to make it 2-0. Palzer, short serve fielded on the front row by Jackson, and the tip over by Owens. Chase down back row for the Otis Lady Bulldogs, and a free back over. Ball popped up, set for a back row swing from Liz Thomas. Dug out back row by Kuntz, and the tip over by Noble popped up high. Bump into the net by Owens, trying to free it over quickly. 3-0. Looks to me like the Bulldogs may be using Kuntz as a right side hitter. We'll have to watch as this goes along. Rams fielding the serve, far side swing from Owens. Dug out back row by the Bulldogs. Near side swing will come from Kylie Kuntz. It'll be dug out, chased down near side. Good hustle, and the free ball come back over. Kirby missed pop on the back row, and Kuntz will just tip it free down the near line. Jackson setting up far side. Owens with the swing. Dug out back row by the Otis Bulldogs. Set onto the near side. The tip bang off the block of the net by Kuntz. Bumps that far side for Owens. Owens with the attack. Down the line, missed the line. It's out to make it 4-0 Bulldogs. Good long rally, but again goes the way of the Bulldogs. Palzer. Lines served down the middle. Fielded by Casper for the Rams. The set by Jackson goes on to the Bulldogs side. Tip back over free. The attack from Owens. She's in the net on her swing, and it's a 5-0 lead for Otis. Not out of the realm of possibility for either of these teams. These teams do have the tendency to go on runs. So the serve will be played down the middle for the Otis Bulldogs. Owens off speed this time. Nice play by Kirby up. Near side swing for Kylie Kuntz. And she crawls the net cord and puts it down again. 6-0 Bulldogs. Palzer continuing with the serve. Owens with the swing on the far side. Her attack is nicely dug out back row by Schaffert. Kuntz with the swing near side. Hammered it down to the back line. 7-0. Timeout going to be taken by the Merino Rams as they want to discuss things here on this Tuesday evening, giving up a 7-0 run to start the match.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, every vehicle is fully inspected before it goes out on the lot, so you don't have to worry about buying that lemon. For your convenience of shopping, Ertl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
7-0, the Otis Bulldogs on top of the Merino Rams on the Ram timeout here in set number 1. I'm Ben Blecka live in Merino. Second time we made the trek out here for a midweek game. First time was the opening night of the season. This time, we got here in plenty of time to get everything set up. Last time it was kind of a hurry quick because they didn't have much JV. Palzer with the serve out of the timeout. Line down the near side. Fielded for Merino by Thomas. Far side set for Owens. Her attack to the back line, and the timeout works for Merino as they end the 7-0 run to start the match. That'll hand the serve to Shea Jackson. Mikhail Leachman came onto the floor for the Merino Lady Rams. The serve will be popped down the middle. Popped up back row by Schaffert. Near side set for Noble. Played to the back corner. Chased down by Casper. And a back flat free over from Owens. Down the middle set from Patterson. And that's that consistency was talking about as Josie Dreyer pops it down. Patterson not normally a setter. She's normally their outside hitter. And she just misplayed that set a bit. And one of the Merino front row hitters knew how to play that. Jackson will line the serve, quick down the middle. Patterson will back set it far side. The attack down the line from Kuntz. Dugout chased down by the Rams, and a third is going to get back onto the Otis Bulldog side. Set up near side, the attack from Noble to the back corner, too big and out. Great hustle by the Merino Rams. Wish we could get you an even bigger shot on that because that ball went side to side quickly. Merino able to keep it in play, cut the lead down to 7-3. Jackson with the serve once again, too big and out. Onto the floor to serve for the Otis Lady Bulldogs will come Carly Flagger. Carly's grown so much over the last 2 years for this Otis program within that junior high. Be able to be a good DS player for this Otis team. Ball angle shot near side from the Rams. Flagger will now set for a far side swing from Davis. Ball popped up, set near side, tip into the block at the net by Kuntz. 2-hit violation. That'll give Otis the point. So Patterson goes to the bench. They'll use a 6-2 rotation tonight with the Otis Bulldogs as Flagger lines the serve into the net with their setter always being in the back row. Well, I thought they were going to, but Patterson apparently just going to the bench for that one rotation with her shoulder not going to serve tonight. And Flagger, as their JV setter, will set while she is serving. 9-4 Bulldogs. Float serve down the middle from the Merino Rams. Set near side, big attack by Davis. Dug over, hit the rafter, and dropped straight down on the Merino Rams side. Good swing by Kelsey Davis. She didn't hit a ball that hard all weekend in the Akron tournament. Kylie Kuntz will take the serve for the Otis Lady Bulldogs and line the ball down the near side. Popped up by Owens back row. Set for Owens on the near post. Good cross off the block and got that one to go down. 10-5. Rams able to cut that lead down. Gave up a 7-0 run to start the match. Owens with the serve down the middle. Ball popped up back row. Patterson bumps that near side. Schaffert swinging like her sister and put it down. And Tanya Schaffert and Tanya's older sister, thankfully they did not play on the same team. Her sister went to Chadron State. An injury forced her to end her playing days. Free back over by the Merino Rams. Back set far side for Davis on the Otis side. Back to Thomas on the far side. Her swing into the net. And grows the lead back out to 7 once again, 12-5. Mallory Noble with the serve. Her older sister Jessica is playing college volleyball. Mallory lines serve into the net. I would tell you where, but I can't remember. On to serve for the Merino Lady Rams comes Elsa Shino. Elsa, line down the middle, ball misplayed back row. That's going to be an ace for the Merino Lady Rams. They've just got to keep the run going. Shino puts it down the middle, misplayed again, chased down and a flat free over by Noble. Popped up back row for the Merino Lady Rams. Shoot far side for Thomas over the top of the block. Diving dig out, poke back over by Patterson. Ball dug out by Casper, set down the middle. The attack banged off the block of the net by Kylie Mertens, and it dropped. So the Merino Lady Rams just took a little while to get going. Now they're playing some pretty good volleyball. Since the 7-0 run, they've led 8-5. Shino, short serve, popped up near side by Schaffert. Set it up for Palzer. Her swing to the back corner, too big and out. 12-9. Shino will line the serve far side. Popped up by Noble back row. Bumps that up down the middle and a free over by Patterson. Popped up back row set far side for Thomas with the attack angled. Nicely played back row by Kuntz. Schaffert with the swing, clipping the block at the net. Ball chased down by Owens, and a back row free down the line will come from Owens. Davis setting up this time for the Otis Lady Bulldogs, and Schaffert crawling the net cord. That was a 2-hit violation by Mertens on the front row to end the run. It was a 4-0 run for Merino as Kelsey Davis takes the serve for the Bulldogs. Davis puts her serve into the net. That's the other factor of consistency for this Otis Bulldog team. If they could have found any sort of consistency in that match against Akron on Saturday, I think they could have taken a set off the Rams. I don't think they could have won that because Akron was playing really good volleyball. But they would have probably taken that 25-23 set had they found any consistency on their serve. I think they gave away 8 or 9 points on their serve in that one set alone. A tip free over by the Rams is out to make it 14-10. And Tanya Schaffert will take the serve. Her serve misplayed far side by Owens. Chased down, and a free ball will be the result over from the Rams. Near side swing will come from Kuntz. That was going out, and it was played on the back row on the Merino side. Got to be court aware if you're a volleyball player, especially that libero. Heels on the back line. Don't play a ball that's anywhere above the ankles. Line serve down the middle, popped up back row, set far side. The swing knocked deep from Dreher. Ball dug out back row, set down the middle. The attack from Palzer played to the back corner and in. And the reason you don't want to make that error is Otis, ranked number 4 in the classification, is capable of forcing a run out of one little error. 16-10, Rams. Trying to get a swing from Thomas. She's blocked. No. 4-hit violation. She hammered that into the net. (17-10) Bulldogs. Schaffert. Short serve. Misplayed. Ace. Timeout going to be taken by the Merino Lady Rams and their head coach, Erin Schmidt, as she wants to talk with her squad down 8 here in set number 1.
Everybody knows that when a great opportunity, like an iPhone, presents itself, you grab it. Somebody says they've got tickets to the big game and can't go, you grab the tickets. Somebody tells you that you can get an iPhone at a special price, you grab it. And it's true. For a limited time, Viero has iPhones for only $79.99. And we'll even pay your early termination fees up to $200 when you switch to Viero. All that and coverage you can count on. So hurry into Viero today. Your iPhone is here. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Get your (18-10) in favor of the Otis Lady Bulldogs as Merino burns their second timeout, so they're out here in set one. The difference essentially is still that opening 7-0 run. Take that out of the equation. Merino's played even ball with Otis since. Serve far side, popped up back row by Owens, set near side, and the free ball knocked into the net by Casper. Talked about consistency on the Otis side, but that's been the kryptonite for Merino the first 30 points of this match, well, 29 at 19-10. Short serve, popped up on the near side. Back row set for a swing from your libero, Carly Casper. Her attack dug out by Kirby on the Bulldog side. Angle shot played deep from Kuntz. Far side, nice swing from Thomas. Dug out by Schaffert. Kirby sets near side. Kuntz with the angle attack. Nicely dug out by Casper back row. And the near side free will come over from Jackson. Ball popped up high, set down the middle for Palzer. She's rejected back. Cannot be kept in play. Great stuff block at the net for the Merino Lady Rams by Josie Dreher, and that will end the Otis Bulldog run. Thomas with the serve. Line far side. Chased down and a free ball. The result from Palzer. Checked up high on the front row, set far side for Owen. She'll angle it back near side. Ball dug out by Kuntz back row, set for Kuntz near side. Nice swing deep. Chased down again by Casper, and the block was in the net on the swing. Make it 20-11. Palzer, short serve, dug out back row by Thomas. Set far side, the attack angle deep and down and in for a kill by Allie Owens. Serve will go over to Shea Jackson. Shea. Quick line down the middle, popped up. Kuntz will end up setting at the net for Schaffert. Ball chased down. Patterson tips it over. Set down the middle for a swing deep from Dreher. Ball popped up once again. Set for Noble. Noble off speed, able to put it down in front of the back row. And onto the floor to serve will come Carly Flagger for Otis. Flagger's serve, fielded by Thomas, set down the middle of the attack, banged off the block at the net by Allie Owens and down. Back onto the floor for Merino comes Kylie Mertens. The other factor for both of these teams is they don't really have a ton of height on the varsity squad, so they're reliant on their defense quite a bit. Patterson with a back set far side for Kuhn. She'll play it down the line and in for a kill. And when you look at the height, Emily Palzer is 5'10", Kelsey Davis is 5'11", for the Otis Bulldogs. When you look down the Merino roster, the biggest of their varsity regulars, 5'9", Kylie Mertens. 22-13 Otis. Kuntz with the serve. Line down the near side, nicely played by Allie Owens. Set onto the far side. Mertens angles it toward the back corner and found the back corner and in for a kill. Need a good run right here out of Allie Owens, even if you're not worried about winning this one. Short serve popped up by Palzer, and the attack by Davis into the net. Line serve down the middle, popped up back row, set near side. Big swing down the line from Schaffert. Nicely dug out by the Rams. And the free back over by Mertens. Popped up back row. Davis will set it near side. Schaffert tries the angle shot this time. Popped up by Thomas. Set up for Thomas, far side. She'll arc it toward the back corner. Chase down. Set onto the far side. Nice swing by Davis. Dug out, but not kept in play. Great job by Merino defensively, frustrating the Otis offense. Great, even better job by Otis, keeping swinging. Noble with the serve, up 23-15. Jackson will set near side, tip off the block at the net. Ball chased down, and a lift ball off the floor on the Otis Bulldogs. No protest from Bonnie Kuntz, as Elsa Shino comes on to serve. Ball line deep. Chase down back row. Set up and a free ball will come over for Schaffert. Angled to the far side. Popped up high, set for Thomas with the big swing. Played back, chased down. And the re-attack back over for Davis. Nicely played out. Set down the middle for Mertens. She'll tip it short. Kuntz will set up, and then a free ball over by Palzer. Ball chased down back row by the Rams. Far side set for Thomas. Off speed, dug out by Schaffert. Set down the middle for Palzer. Her attack is dug out back row by Owens. Owens will then set and knock it deep once again. Checked up high by Kuntz. Set near side for Schaffert. Her attack. Dug out by Casper. Back row. Chase down and down the middle. The ball off the rafter is banged down and in for a kill by Mertens. Great rally, understanding where the court was and what position you had. Make it 23-17. Shino. Short serve, popped up back row by Noble. Set it up for Davis. Davis angles it near side. The block for Merino in the net, and that will give Otis set points. Much work as the Merino Rams have done to get back in this set. Again, they gave up a 7-0 run to start it. They're down 7 right now. They played even. Shame that they have had these violations to stem their tide. Set down the middle for Mertens. She'll tip it to the back corner and down and in for a kill. One staved off. That just shows you this could be competitive moving forward. And this has been a pretty competitive first set. A good 20 minutes on this first set. Casper with the serve. Misplay back row, lift ball ace. Another one staved off, 24-19. The official looking over at Bonnie Kuntz. The Otis head coach, see if she's going to burn one of her 2 timeouts, but line serve down the far side. Popped up high back row by Noble, set near side. Big attack off the block at the net and down, and that will end set 1 at 25-19. It goes the way of the Otis Bulldogs, but take that 7-0 run out of the equation. Merino actually had a 20-19 advantage to end set 1. We'll see what set 2 brings us when we come back to Merino here on this big-time small-town media production. Get your DVD copies of The Adventure Seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Insurance is something we all need in our lives, and it's nice to know that when you're in need of insurance, you can count on the expertise of Dave and Linda Frank at Main Street Insurance. 20 years experience will reassure you that the friendly folks at Main Street Insurance will help you find the crop, auto, home, farm, or life insurance that fits your needs. Give Main Street Insurance a call at 848-5382 or stop by 400 South Main in Yuma. Insurance with a personal touch. Who would have thought of that?
Whether you need an operating loan, real estate mortgage, equipment loan, or need capital for expansion, Premier Farm Credit has the loan products to meet your agricultural financing needs. Loan decisions are made locally by experienced professional lenders who understand agriculture. We invite you to compare your loan to a Premier Farm Credit loan. We're confident that you'll find our products, price, and value to be the best in the marketplace. Call me, Ryan Rasmussen, at 522-2330 for all your ag financing needs. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
For too long, we've spent our weekends searching for the right tool when we should have been using the right tool. It's time to go to Ace. We'll find Craftsman tools the second we walk in. We can fix that wobbly table and still have time for televised sports. Get your weekend back.
Ace is the place for Craftsman tools.
With 2 locations to better serve you in Ray and Yuma, visit Quality Farm and Ranch. Open 7 to 7 each Monday through Saturday and on Sunday from 9:30 till 5:30.
Ace, the helpful place.
Head to set number 2 after the opening set goes 25-19 in favor of the Otis Lady Bulldogs. I'm Ben Blecke here in Merino. They take Merino on here in set number 2. The two teams trade sides. Now on the right side of your video screen will be the Merino Rams in their white and the Otis Bulldogs in their red on the left. The Merino Rams, when you take out that opening 7-0 run for Otis, went 20-19 over the final 39 points of that first set. So pretty even volleyball when you take the big run to start the match off out of the equation. Now it's 0-0. We'll see how even we go here in set 2. Schaffert starting with a serve for Otis. Owens with a flat swing, banged off the block at the net, chased down. And then the set far side, and the attack will be angled over and deep for Kuntz. Ball dug out, set near side for the Rams, and the attack from Owens is popped up high by Kirby. Back row free from Noble will be played deep. Set down the middle, and the ball pushed by Dreher over the top of the block of the net. Checked up high by Kirby, set down the middle for Palzer, and the block was drawn into the net, so even though that ball went down for a kill, won't credit as a kill. Otis takes the opening point here in set number 2. Schaffert floats the serve down the far side. Misplayed back row ace. Same thing the Otis Bulldogs did to Merino in set 1. Was get on this early run. Line serve far side. Fielded cleanly by Thomas. Set down the middle and the attack hammered deep from Owens. Set back and the ball knocked deep from the Otis Bulldogs. Nicely dug out by Thomas. Free ball from Casper going to be the result, but a good aggressive play. Chased down by Schaffert far side, and a push over the top of the block of the net for Kylie Kuntz, and it goes down. So a quick 3-0 run, and onto the floor for the Merino Rams will come Bailey Walzer, replacing Liz Thomas. Maybe defensively on the back row, although typically Liz is pretty strong defensively. Schaffert. Line serve down the middle, popped up high by Casper. Set it up down the middle for a swing from Dreher, and it goes into the net. 4-0. Short serve by Schaffert, popped up back row. Near side swing from Owens will end the run at 4-0. Nice powerful swing from the senior there. And onto the floor will come Mikhail Leachman. Shea Jackson will take the serve and line it down the middle. Nicely played right back into the radar zone of Allie Owens. Whew. You get a line dig right into your radar zone, you time your jump that good. That's a pretty powerful swing right there. 4-2. Line serve deep, just too deep and out. Powerful swing followed by a service error. One of the no-nos of volleyball. Emily Palzer, who went on that 7-0 run on serve in set 1, will take the serve for the Bulldogs. Near side, popped up high back row. Set it up in a flat free play deep by Owens. Checked up high by Kirby. Then a free ball offensively played deep by Coons. In the net went the Merino Ram block on the offensive free. So make it 6-2 Bulldogs. Palzer with the serve. Leachman with a swing deep, dug out by the Otis Bulldogs. Down the middle, Patterson, who's playing with the bum shoulder, just tipping it over. Flat free will be played, angled far side for the Merino Lady Rams, and Josie Dreher able to come up with the kill. On one, she was just trying to angle and keep in play. She give herself the serve. Josie lines it far side. Ball popped up back row, running bump set, and then the attack angled down the line by Kylie Coons. And off the misplay on the near side will give another point the way of the Otis Bulldogs. 7-3, 10 points in here to set two. Onto the floor to serve and set will come Carly Flagger. Flagger lines the ball far side, popped up, set to Allie Owens. Inside out shot near side, dropped it down on the line and in for the kill. Her momentum said line, that's where the block went, and she came cross and put it down. She'll give herself the serve. Owens line serve down the middle, tipped down the line. Ball popped up high back row and then punched back over by the Merino Rams. Angled back over and down by Schaffert. Found the hole. Everybody standing around singing Kumbaya around that campfire. 8-4. Defensive aggressiveness. Something neither team's seen an abundance of this evening. Service error too big and out. Mikaya Leachman will have the serve for the Merino Lady Rams. She'll put it down the middle. Patterson will set near side. Noble crawling the net, then off the block, and the dig can't chase it down. Elsa Shino will come on, replacing Leachman on the back row for the Rams. 9-5 Bulldogs, up 1-0. Noble. Floater down the middle, popped up high, set over the net by the Rams, and the far side swing from Schaffert, too big and out. Carly Casper takes a serve for the Rams. Libero lines the ball down the middle, misplayed back row. That's going to be an ace. Bulldog defense did not get a beat on that ball off of Casper's serve, and the Rams back within two here in set two. Casper line serve, ball popped up near side, chased down, and then a free ball be arced deep by Schaffert. Line set near side at the net. The set too close to the up box for Thomas to make a play on. So the Rams can't get within one. Kelsey Davis will take the serve. She had an ace in the first set. Line serve, fielded back row. Back set for a slide far side for Thomas, playing to the back corner. That's a hard slide to hit. When you never actually wrap around and get any momentum going, you just have to almost step laterally, and Thomas could not hit that ball cross like she wanted to. Serve down the middle, popped up, back row swing from the libero. Carly Casper hammered into the net. And Erin Schmidt just told her setter, quit setting the libero. Davis. Up 12-7, lines the serve into the net. Liz Thomas will take the serve for the Rams. Line ball far side, popped up back row. Patterson will set it for the attack. Off the block at the net and out. No, not off the net. It crawled the net cord, not the block, and rolled out. So that a hitting error on the Otis Bulldogs and cuts the lead down to 3 again. Thomas with the serve. She'll put it short, diving dig out back row. Set up in a flat free will be played deep from the Otis Bulldogs. Ball checked up high, set onto the near side, and the angle attack played deep by Owens. Diving dig out, and the free ball be arced over by Schaffert. Near side swing for Owens again. This time she's blocked. Quickly punched back over by the Rams. Down the middle goes Palzer, and Palzer finds the official did not make the signal that that ball was in. Two newer officials that I've not seen working with two veterans in this area. Obviously trying to help establish more of a officiating pool to choose from here in the area. This is not a situation like the NFL where we have replacement refs. That's just boneheaded. Far side, tip, attack into the net by Shino. Otis goes up 14-9. Did I count that right? 14-9? Okay, there we go. Schaffert will float the ball short. Popped up by Casper. Set onto the backside for the attack. Deep from Dreher. Shoot set down the middle in the attack by Palzer. Too deep and out will give the Rams the serve as Mikhail Leachman comes on. Shea Jackson will have the serve. Jackson, line shot down the middle. Ball dug out back row, set far side for Kuhn. She'll arc it toward the back corner. Ball popped up high back row, set near side for Owens. Off the block at the net. Nicely chased down by the Bulldogs. Quick set to Palzer. And her attack, it rattles around in the rafters and drops in the stands for a kill. Palzer. Short serve, popped up by Casper, back row for the Rams. Set onto the near side, flat free, played deep, and the Otis Bulldogs misplay it. And the Merino Rams have an opportunity again here in set 2. They're down a set to none after losing the first 25-19. Give up a 7-0 run to start the first set, a 4-0 run to start the second. Line serve far side, popped up for the Otis Bulldogs. Set for a big swing by Noble into the antenna. That's out. And within 3 come the Merino Lady Rams. Dreher with the serve, far side. Set onto the near side for Kylie Coons. Her angle is misplayed, could not be chased down for a second hit. Back onto the floor comes Carly Casper for the Merino Lady Rams. Owens with a swing on the far side. It's misplayed by 2 individuals on the Otis side. And we'll see if Allie Owens can go on a run on service here in the second. Try and get him back even. She'll put it near side, split the back row for an ace. Everybody standing around looking at each other. It's that defensive aggressiveness we got to go back to again. Owens clipping the net cord on her serve. Kuntz underneath it, near side Patterson. She'll angle it deep. All dug out back row, and the set back onto the Otis side and punch back down by Kelsey Davis. So an ace negated by some defensive miscues on the Merino side, and back up by 3 go the Otis Bulldogs. Kylie Kuntz will take the serve. Kuntz, flat serve down the middle, popped up back row, back set near side, and the punch over the block at the net by Mertens. Dug out on the Bulldog side, and the re-attack, angle back deep by Schaffert. Jackson will set near side for Thomas. Her ball played into the far corner to Kuntz. Far side swing, Shafford again. Missed Doug this time, and Antonio will come up with a kill and put the Otis Bulldogs up by 4 here in the second. Kuntz. Short serve, popped up, back onto the Otis Bulldog side. Patterson will set down the middle for Noble, her attack. Chased down back row by Casper. Nice swing, banged off the block at the net by Micaiah Leachman. And the Merino Lady Rams needed that point right there. Down 18-15 in set 2. You can't afford to keep siding out here. Leachman gives herself the serve, far side. Popped up by Palzer, back row, set onto the near side. Noble crawling the net cord. Ball checked up high. Casper will set back for a flat free, angled deep by Owens. Far side swing coming from Shafford. Her attack is dug out back row, chased down in the punch by Thomas off the net cord. Refreed back by Otis. Back to Thomas near side. Hop in the net cord. Ball chased down. Back set near side for Davis. Her angle shot dug out by Casper. Owens will set far side and a free ball over by Jackson. Checked up high by Palzer. Set down the middle for Noble. Her attack back and in for a kill. We've had some nice rallies between these two teams. Getting the balls, getting nice digs. Merino just can't seem to string together a series of points here in the last 10 or so. Noble with the serve, popped up by Allie Owens, back row. Set for Thomas on the near post, off the block at the net, and down goes Liz. Carly Casper will take the serve. The libero, typically one of the better servers on your team. Especially as a senior, you got to ask her to get a run right here, try and even this at a set apiece. It's line down the middle, popped up by Kuntz, and a free ball over by Davis. 2 free and out. Back within 2. Line serve far side, popped up. Running bump set up by Patterson. Palzer crawling the net cord. Ball checked up high by Thomas. Jackson tried the second hit and got too aggressive. Sometimes you can catch the opposing side off guard on a second hit and not get the block, but she had a double in her face if that ball did get over the net. Obviously telegraphed it. Davis with the serve, popped up back row by Owens. Jackson will set near side, and the attack off the block at the net from Dreyer, stuffed down. Timeout will be taken by the Merino Rams as they want to discuss. The Otis Bulldogs have them down 4 here in set 2. Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecko, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community. (21-17), the Otis Bulldogs leading the Merino Rams. I'm Ben Bleck on ColoradoPreps.tv, this Big Time Small Town Media production. This is pretty easy to determine the difference so far in this match. Otis went on a 7-0 run to start set 1, won by 6. They went on a 4-0 run here in set 2 to start the set, and they're up by 4 currently. Can't do much about the early set run in this set. You can try and prevent it next. If you're Merino, you just got to get a good field right here off the Davis serve. Davis, far side, popped up by Casper. Jackson will set it up for a back row swing by Allie Owens. Chase down back row for the Otis Bulldogs. Set on the far side, Shafford angling it, too wide and out. Good field. Not great, but good. A nice aggressive play by Owens, understanding her angle as Liz Thomas takes a serve for the Merino Rams. Thomas, short serve. Popped up by Palzer, set to Palzer, far side. Her cross shot nicely dug out by Thomas. The block was in the net, so that dig is all for naught. Still, it looked cool. Kind of like rims on a car. Look cool, don't really do much good. 22-7, should be 22-18. Ball shoot set on the near side, too far and out for the Merino Rams, and that'll make it 23-18 now. And another timeout going to be taken by the Merino Rams here in set 2.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Insurance.
Rams burning their second timeout here in set number 2, trying to find some way to get some momentum going here, down by 5. And Tanya Schaffert will have the serve. And she'll float it down the middle, popped up back row by Casper. Bumps that up, and the attack angled over a far side. Popped up by Schaffert, set for Kuntz. Her attack blocked back at the net and cannot be dug out. Great stuff down at the net for the Merino Lady Rams by Josie Dreher. 23-19. The serve goes to Jackson. Shea puts it down the middle, popped up back row, and the attack will be angled by Palzer off the block at the net. Chased down on the Merino side. Far side set, and Leachman will tip it down the line. Ball checked out back row. Kuntz will angle it over in short. Popped up by Casper. Jackson will set near side for Owens. Owens with the attack. It goes down and in for a kill. Little 2-0 run for the Merino Lady Rams out of their timeout. Down now just by 3, 23-20. Onto the floor for the Otis Bulldogs will come Anna Reese. She's going to replace Kelsey Davis on the back row. Line serve down the middle, too big and out, and the service error will give the Otis Bulldogs a couple set points. Emily Palzer with the serve. Palzer floating it far side, dug out by Thomas, back row, set it up for Dreher. Her attack played toward the back corner, checked up high. Patterson on the far side, the attack from Kuntz, hopping the net cord, popped up. Leachman will set near side for Owens, angled to the back corner. Dug out, Patterson will set down the middle for Noble. Noble playing it to the back line, chased down by Thomas. Set on the near post, the attack angled deep, and down and in for a kill. Nicely played angle by Allie Owens, staving one off. Make it 24-21 and hand the serve to junior Josie Dreher. Josie floats the serve short. Ball popped up back row. Set onto the far side. Noble angling it deep. Thomas, and then a tip set over by the Merino Rams. Far side swing, Kuntz. She's off the block at the net. Noble maybe clipped the block at the net, and then the ball punched back deep by Jackson. Chased down back row, punched back by the Otis Bulldogs, then a turn top over by Mertens. Set down the middle for Noble, her attack deep, dug out back row. Tip set by Jackson into the net, and that will end the set. Again, it's that opening run. Merino gave up a 4-0 run. Otis wins by 4, up 2-0 when we come back on ColoradoPreps.tv.
Insurance is something we all need in our lives, and it's nice to know that when you're in need of insurance, you can count on the expertise of Dave and Linda Frank at Main Street Insurance. 20 years experience will reassure you that the friendly folks at Main Street Insurance will help you find the crop, auto, home, farm, or life insurance that fits your needs. Give Main Street Insurance a call at 848-5382 or stop by 400 South Main in Yuma. Insurance with a personal touch. Who would have thought of that?
Whether you need an operating loan, real estate mortgage, equipment loan, or need capital for expansion, Premier Farm Credit has the loan products to meet your agricultural financing needs. Loan decisions are made locally by experienced professional lenders who understand agriculture. We invite you to compare your loan to a Premier Farm Credit loan. We're confident that you'll find our products, price, and value to be the best in the marketplace. Call me, Ryan Rasmussen, at 522-2330 for all your ag financing needs. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
For too long, we've spent our weekends searching for the right tool when we should have been using the right tool. It's time to go to Ace. We'll find Craftsman tools the second we walk in. We can fix that wobbly table and still have time for televised sports. Get your weekend back.
Ace is the place for Craftsman tools.
With 2 locations to better serve you in Ray and Yuma, visit Quality Farm and Ranch. Open 7 to 7 each Monday through Saturday and on Sunday from 9:30 till 5:30.
Ace, the helpful place.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado. Merino Booster Club is a proud supporter of not only the athletes, but every student at Merino schools. Whether they're kindergartners or seniors, Merino Booster Club supports them equally. All sports, events, and activities are supported by the Merino Booster Club. If you want to find out more about the Merino Booster Club and how you can join and support the Merino students the same way the Merino Booster Club does, you need to contact the Merino Booster Club by attending one of the many Merino Ram events. Merino Booster Club, a proud supporter of all students and athletes at Merino School. Head to set number 3 here in Merino. The Otis Bulldogs up 2 sets to none, 25-19 and 25-21. Talked about it, but I'm going to be a broken record here once again. The Otis Bulldogs went on a 7-0 run to start things off in set number 1. They won by 6. They went on a 4-0 run to start things off in set number 2, and they won by 4. So I think to summate what head coach Aaron Schmidt said she took the entire 3 minutes of that changeover. Don't give up a big run to start the set. That took 3 minutes because I'm sure she said it much more eloquently than I did. Rams back on the left side of your screen here in the third. They'll start with a serve in the hands of Liz Thomas. Thomas lines the serve short, popped up back row. Patterson will set to Palzer far side. Her angle is dug out nicely back row by Casper. Far side swing from Owens crawling the net cord. Popped up by Kuntz at the net. The ball popped down by the setter, Shea Jackson. And Merino wins the opening point here in set 3. Thomas with the serve, puts it short. Running bumps that up and an attack played by Kuntz and dropped it down. Good defensive aggressiveness, though, for Merino. That's something I've been looking at in this matchup, is that defensive aggressiveness. And Merino showing some on that point right there. Palzer with the serve. Fielded near side by Thomas. Set up far side for Owens. Her attack, too big and out. It's not a bad hitting error right there. They've had several bad hitting errors in this match. That is not one of those. As Palzer floats the ball short, fielded on the front row by Jackson. Owens will free the ball onto the Otis side. Set up for Kuntz. Kuntz will hammer it into the net and tie us up at 2. Shea Jackson will take the serve. Jackson lines it far side. Chase down, running bumps that up, and Noble will angle it over in short.
Jackson setting far side for Owens, crawling the block at the net. Chased down back row by Shafford, and Kuntz will free it over. Kept up by Casper, and an attack free. Somewhat misplayed by the Otis Bulldogs. They'll get a free right back. Quickly shot up by Casper. Set near side in the angle over by Leachman. Kept him playing. A back row free by Palzer, played deep. Casper gets an out tip over the top of the block by Leachman. Noble with the re-swing down the middle for Otis. Stuffed down by Josie Dreyer, and the Otis Bulldogs find themselves down in a set for the first time. That 1-0 was the first time they trailed. Now they're down 3-2. Now 4-2 as the ball's misplayed at the net. This is looking a little like the matchup in 2010, where Otis took the first two sets and then Merino woke up. Service ace for the Rams as back onto the floor is going to come who, what, when, where, why. Okay. Kelsey Davis is going to come in on the back row, and then Noble's going to exit to be replaced by Lisette Burgess. 5-2. Ball played by Palzer, back row, bump up, and then a free ball over by Shafford. Chased down on the Ram side, far side set for Owens, banged off the block at the net and dropped. Timeout going to be taken by the Otis Bulldogs as Bonnie Kuntz finds her team down for the first time tonight, 6-2.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
With his horror.
Otis Bulldogs have to burn their first timeout of the night. Down 6-2, the Merino Rams keep the serve with Shea Jackson. Ball popped up back row by Palzer, set on the far side. Kuntz off the block of the net. Thomas chased it down. Jackson, and a free ball over by Leachman. Checked up in the front row by Kuntz. Patterson back to Kuntz near side. Her attack deep. Ball dug up, chased down, and then a free ball outside the antenna back onto the Otis side. So the timeout, dividend paying for Otis. Now on to the floor for the Bulldogs. To serve comes Anna Reese. That must mean Kylie Kuntz is going to set once again. They've been using Haley Patterson, their primary outside, as a setter tonight due to a shoulder injury. Free ball be played back over by Owens. Now Reese is going to do the setting. The attack off the block at the net from Kuntz cannot be replayed. So back within two come the Otis Bulldogs. I guess Reese does do some setting on the JV side for this Otis Bulldog team as she lines the serve into the net. Of course, may not mean a whole lot. I mean, you are looking at the leading killer on this team setting tonight, and she's not set at all this year. So head coach Bonnie Kuntz trusting in the versatility of her players. If you're asked to do a job, go do it, and they've done a pretty darn good job of that. Bump set up near side, big swing from Davis, caught the back line and in for a kill. So Davis getting her team back within two once again. Kuntz will line the ball down the middle. Popped up back row by Owens. Far side set for Mertens over the top of the block. To her knees goes Palzer, digs it up high, and then the free ball back over by Shafford. Dig back onto the Otis side, blocked back down by Kelsey Davis. Good job not getting in the net there. It was one of those soft floaters that was just barely kind of come over the net. Blockers have a tendency getting tangled up in the net on something like that. To tie at 7, line serve from Kuntz. Set it up near side. Owens with the cross shot, and it can't be dug cleanly. She comes up with a kill. When in doubt, go to your big player. Allie Owens, the leading killer on this team. This is not the first time within the last 5 years the Rams have had a leading killer with the last name of Owens. Her two older sisters led the team in kills respectively 2 of their years in high schools. Attack off the block of the net. Ball dug out back row, set far side Thomas, and she'll angle it back onto the near side. Popped up by Schaffert. Patterson, far side Davis, cross shot. Dug out back row, and the set far side for Thomas. Nicely played angle toward the backside. Dug out by Schaffert, and a flat free will be played deep by Palzer. Dug out by the Merino Lady Rams. Set onto the near side. The angle attack toward the back corner from Leachman, and then a flat free will be played over by Kuntz. Ball popped up high and misplayed on the second hit by Leachman for the Rams. Gives the Bulldogs another opportunity to tie. Back onto the floor will come Mallory Noble replacing Lisette Burgess. So Noble will take the serve. Noble. Short serve, dug out back row. Short set down the middle. Mertens for the Rams. Knocks it deep. Noble digs it out, and a free ball cannot be got over by the Otis Lady Bulldogs. And the Rams go back up by 2, 9-7. Elsa Shino on to serve. She got a nice run on her service in set 1. Shino playing it to the back line and dropped it in right in front of that back line for an ace. This Otis Bulldog team defensively, and even last year, when they were facing with a lot of power, they play up defensively. They play a good 5-6 feet off that back line. So it's really interesting to watch them judge balls that are played to that back line. A lot of teams at least have one player within 2 feet of that back line. Otis not one of those. Line serve near side, popped up high, set up for Davis. Davis angles it deep, too deep and out. And the Merino Lady Rams make it 11-7 on that hitting error. All started by a great serve from Elsa Shino. Now the officials are going to meet. Don't know what about, but it's solved. Float serve down the middle, popped up high. Patterson to Palzer. She'll angle it toward the back corner. Nicely dug out by Owens on the back row. Set down the middle for Mertens. Her attack tipped on the front row by Patterson, and Palzer will free it back over in deep. Ball chased down, popped up, set far side for Thomas. Her shot banged off the block of the net. Dug out back row by Kuntz, and the set near side, the attack from Schaffert. Dug out backside by Mertens. On the far side, Thomas will play a free just over the net cord, and it went off the block and out. That's now a 4-0 run for the Merino Rams. Otis ran off a 7-0 and a 4-0 in the first set and a 4-0 twice in the second. First time the Rams have run more than 2 points, I believe, together in this match. And it'll end at 4 as Kelsey Davis hammers a shot down and in for a kill. Davis, flat serve, missed pop, back row, lift ball, ace. Got to ask your senior to step up. Otis trying to take this one in a sweep, and players like Kelsey Davis, who have that varsity experience, being asked to try and do something here. Thomas will push it down the line. Davis misdigs it. It sits on the top of the net, and then Palzer hits it into the net on the third hit, and it drops down. Callie Mertens will take the serve for the Merino Lady Rams. Mertens just over the top of the net cord. Ball can't be dug out cleanly. It drops down and in for an ace. And just like that, the Rams are up by 5. Mertens. Short serve, popped up by Noble, not cleanly. How about another ace? 6 15-9. Short serve. Dug back onto the Ram side. Pop back down. Patterson will set it far side. And, well, that was the right play there. As Shiloh Kirby, the libero, could not offensively play a ball in front of the 10-foot line unless she played it underneath the net. She got a little nervous there because of the way she was trying to play it. Instead of bump freeing it over, she could have made the play still. Carly Flagger comes in on the back row. She'll check it up high. Far side swing from Shafford. Dug out on the Ram side. Chased down and a free ball the result. Play back onto the Bulldog side. Near side Shafford will tip it short. Ball popped out. Tip set over by Jackson. Dug out nicely, and Palzer will turn. She'll set it back deep. And in the net on the swing went Palzer. And the lead grows to 8, 17-9. There's something that resides in the game of volleyball called Mo. The big Mo, that momentum, is all on Merino's side here in the third. Near side swing, play deep, too deep and out by Shafford, and a timeout. Yep, the Otis Bulldogs are going to take a timeout as they find themselves down 9, 18-9 here in set number 3.
For certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as BW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
Merino Rams starting to fire back here in this great rivalry of small school volleyball. You know, last year when these two teams met up down in Otis, Otis was the top-ranked team in the classification. Merino was the fourth-ranked team in the classification. This year in separate classifications with essentially all new players. When you look on the floor, players that actually saw the floor in that match last year, 3. Haley Patterson and Emily Palzer for Otis, and Allie Owens for Merino saw the floor in last year's matchup 2 years ago. None of these players were on the floor for the 5-setter that was played here in Merino. An ace by the Rams makes it 19-9. As Kylie Mertens continues with the run. This is now a 6-0 run for the Rams. Set near side, Palzer banging it off the block of the net. Jackson will set far side for Thomas. She knocks it off the block of the net. Chased down by Schaffer at the joust one. Back onto the Ram side. Tipped back over by Thomas. Set onto the near side. Schaffer with the big swing. Knocking the block and dropping it. And ending the run at 6-0. But finding her team down 9 here in set 3. Schaffert with the serve, line down the middle, popped up by Shino back row. Back set for Thomas. She'll float it over and short, popped up. Set back down the middle for Palzer, banged off the block of the net. Checked up high by Owens, set deep by Jackson. Chased down, the bump up, back onto the Rams side, and banged by Jackson off the block and down. This is a very different Merino team, and what's the difference? They didn't give up a run to start the set. They played even ball in both the first and second sets outside of the very first run as Thomas makes a service error. 7-0 run in the first. They actually won every point after that 7-0 run, 20-19. They outdid the Otis Bulldogs. 4-0 run in the second. They lost 25-21. Serve deep from the Bulldogs for a far side swing from Owens. It'll be dug out backside. Set back to the near side. Kuntz bangs it off the block and back onto the Otis side. And on to the front row will come Micaiah Leachman as Shea Jackson will step back to serve for Merino. Jackson, short serve, popped up back row. Set on the near side. Mallory Noble, her first swing in a while, and she makes it pay. She puts it off the block, tooled it down, and in for a kill. Kelsey Davis will return in on the front row after Carly Flagger exited. Now, Shiloh Kirby, who is yet to serve in this set, will step on and serve. The libero can serve in one rotation, and she'd yet to serve in this set, so she will serve for Haley Patterson. Now, Shiloh Kirby, the libero, is also the setter. Far side swing from Owens, angled to the back corner and missed the back corner according to the official. It was right at her feet. So Shiloh Kirby will continue with the serve, down 21-13. That got the Merino fans fired up. They've been pretty civil this year. Short serve, popped up. Near side, and a free ball be played over by Dreher. Checked up high. Kuntz will set down the middle. Davis with the big swing, down and in for a kill. Back within 7 come the Otis Bulldogs. Kirby lines the serve far side. Misplay by Casper. Chased down a free ball. The result, checked up back row. Kuntz will set down the middle for Davis. Her attack can't be dug out, and a little child almost gets destroyed by players flying over to get the ball. And the child's completely unfazed. O to be 3 again. 21-15. Kirby, short serve. Misdug by Owens, but nicely kept in play on the front row by Jackson and freed over. Set down the middle, Davis to the back corner, missed the back line. That hitting error will end the Otis Bulldog run. They were down 10. They got back to within 6. Now back down by 7, 22-15. Casper, short serve, popped up back row. Far side swing off the block at the net from Kuntz. The near side swing from Leachman will be angled deep. Dug out high by Palzer. Patterson will set it up, and a free ball played over by Schaffert. Checked up for the Rams, and the far side swing for Allie Owens. Nicely dug out by Schaffert back row. Patterson will set it down the middle. Noble tips it over the block of the net. Tipped right back by the Rams. Kept up high, near side swing. Kuntz, too big and out. 23-15. Rams 2 away from forcing us to a fourth. And Otis has called for a lineup check to make sure everybody's in the right position. As Haley Patterson, I mean, they're using one of their typical hitters as a setter this evening, so good call by one of their seniors to call for that lineup check. Dig free back onto the Rams side and hit into the net. Emily Palzer got bailed out there. Kylie Kuntz will take the serve for the Bulldogs. Serve far side, fielded by Casper. Set it up for Mertens, and Mertens' attack hammered into the net allows Otis to within 6. Kuntz. Line ball deep. Popped up back row by Casper. Set it up near side Owen. She'll angle it to the back corner. Chase down. Popped up and a free ball over by Schaffert. And the free ball drew the block into the net. Onto the floor for Merino will come Veronica Karg, 6-foot freshman. Kuntz down by 5. Short serve popped up. Back row. Tip block down at the net by Schaffert. And a free ball played deep by Casper. 2 deep and out. Emily Palzer jumped up and then heard someone tell her not to touch the ball. She did not. And Merino takes a timeout as their lead has been cut down to 4.
The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
23-19. Otis trailing Merino, but up 2-0. Merino had a 10-point lead at 21-11. Since then, an 8-2 run for the Otis Bulldogs. They'll continue the serve with freshman right side hitter this evening, Kylie Kuntz, typically is their setter. Kuntz. Short serve popped up by Thomas Backrow, set at the net, and in the net violation on the set allows Otis to within 3, 23-20. Kuntz steps up and lines the ball down the middle, popped up, set onto the near side. Allie Owens, her cross shot, dug down. Chased down by Patterson, and Palzer with the free ball to the back corner. Nice hands by Thomas to keep that one up high. Far side set for Owens. Her attack dug out back row by Schaffert. Patterson will set near side. Schaffert with the attack. Dig back onto the Otis side. Stuffed down by Kelsey Davis. And Marino's within 2. Otis is within 2 of Merino. Back onto the floor for Merino will come Kylie Mertens. Kuntz continues with the serve for the Bulldogs. She'll line it deep. Ball misplayed in the back corner. Chased down and a free ball over by Jackson. Checked up high. Davis with the set. Near side Schaffert. Pancaked out back row by Thomas and a free ball over by Owens. Checked up high by Kuntz back row. Patterson to Davis. Her mishit cross shot dropped. That was a check swing single right there, allowing Otis to within 1, 23-22.
Big Tex, a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex, the name behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex, made to last, made to perform. Big Tex, with years of experience and Texas pride built into every product. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready to transport the job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Sterling Trailers. Call 522-2855.
23-22, the Otis Bulldogs were on the ropes, 21-11, and have run off an 11-2 run, including this, I believe, a 6-0 run. It's the second run of 5 or more points in this match the Otis Bulldogs have run off against a pretty good Class 2A team. Otis ranked number 4 in 1A. Kylie Kuntz will continue with the serve. Both teams out of timeouts here in the third. Otis up 2-0. Short serve, dug out by Thomas. Set far side, Mertens will angle it over the top of the block. Patterson pops it up, bumps that up by Davis. Near side tip down the line, dug out. Lift ball on the set attempt by Micaiah Leachman. Ties us at 23. Somebody's going to have a set point after this serve. Somebody. Could be a match point if Otis wins it. Kuntz lines the ball down the middle, misplay back row, checked over on the second. Patterson will set it up on the near side. Schaffert with the big swing off the block. Nicely dug out by Thomas, over and almost down. And Otis has come back from 10 down to have a match point here in the third. Kuntz will take the serve as onto the floor for Merino comes Madison Ray, a 5'8" sophomore. So short serve, fielded back row. Set onto the far side for Mertens. Her attack, angled down near side. Schaffert keeps it up. Davis with the swing, angled back row. Dug out by Casper, chased down by Thomas, and freed over by Owens. Deep to the back corner, popped up by Palzer. Patterson near side. Schaffert with the swing, dug out by Casper, kept in play, and a 4-hit violation will be the result. And in spite of being down 10 points in set 3, the Otis Bulldogs find a way to take this match in a sweep this evening. The only way you can describe it is just to keep going, just keep right on plugging. That's all that the Otis Lady Bulldogs did. 25-19, 25-21, 25-23. Some pretty good volleyball played tonight. Merino, I think, next in action on Friday. Otis off the rest of the week. I couldn't tell you right off the top of my head who Merino plays. We won't have coverage on that. We will have Merino a couple more times this year on ColoradoPreps.tv. That may be the last time we're seeing Otis until the postseason on ColoradoPreps.tv. Thanks, Shelby, for running things here at the gym in Merino. The Rams take the victory by the final tally, or the Bulldogs take the victory over the Rams by the final tally of 3-1. I'm Ben Blecka. This has been a Big Time Small Town Media production.
Shop of Yuma is your